Giannis or Harden, Luka or Trey. Tune into the NBA Awards presented by Kia to see who will take home MVP, Rookie of the Year honors. Monday, June 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern on TNT.
Thank you very much, Shaq, because I've read that thing about a gazillion times.
That's why I told you.
Shaq was reading that. I thought he was just coming off the top of the head.
Yeah, okay.
No Joel Embiid in Game 3 for the Sixers.
And no problem.
Jared Allen going to work.
You know who he looked like, Kenny?
Who's that?
My homie Keith Kloss.
Oh, Keith.
Keith Kloss. Good name from the past. Oh, nice, Jimmy Butler.
A little 15-2 run here by Philly.
Tobias Harris, good call, Kenny Jet Smith.
Yes,
Tobias
sir.
Harris was fantastic tonight.
6 out of 6 from deep.
This guy's been good all series as well.
Yeah,
Harris LeVert scored 14 straight points.
I tell you what, since he came back from that foot injury, he's been playing fantastic.
He was the only one that had energy.
Check, I have no idea why that building was so dead
Crazy.
and the team was so dead tonight.
They're talking smack you in New York.
In LA, they tried to be energetic from the beginning, and Kevin Durant silenced the building, but the building was silent from the beginning.
From the beginning in Brooklyn. They're 1-1 with the Sixers and the building was dead. I didn't understand.
With no Joel Embiid.
No, I know.
J.J. Redick for
Probably should get a hand up.
You know what probably happened? Once everybody found out Joe wasn't playing, everybody just said, oh, man.
That should have gave him more energy.
No question. Did you see the popcorn lady on the last day?
Here's your guy, Shaq.
You rang.
Look at
You rang. That's a hell of a jump on
J.J.
Man, feel free to get a hand up, New Jersey.
He was 5 for 9 from deep.
JJ,
Give me that.
ridiculous.
This is when I thought things might turn around for why keep Brooklyn?
And then the crowd was getting into it a little bit.
But they were not in it from the beginning, which was crazy.
They pulled to within 6 there, man.
Right in your eye.
Wow. He got a pretty J, man.
Yes,
Tobias
sir.
Harris.
Yes, he does.
Tell you what, Ben
Oh, look
Simmons.
at you.
I love this play by
Jared
Simmons.
Dudley woke him
Whoa!
Well, always stay with the ball.
Jared Dudley woke him up.
So Ben Simmons had a playoff career high. So did Tobias Harris.
I want to see if the Sixers going to have killer instinct Saturday. That's what I'm going to be looking forward to.
Does Joe play or not?
He shouldn't play.
He shouldn't play?
He should not.
They're up one?
Because they're up 1. He should rest next game. But the Sixers, I want to see them come out with killer instinct and finish this series at home in 5.
131-115. Here's Brett Brown.
I thought it was one of Ben's just most dominant games. We forget he's 22 years old. Whether he's getting booed or there's something else going on, he's incredibly confident within himself. I give Ben a tremendous amount of credit. We needed it all tonight, especially without Joel.
Their big players came to play. Ben had a great game. I thought JJ was great. Tobias also, hit some big threes. JJ's run there really, got us out of kilter defensively. And when a guy gets hot like that, guys start helping and cheating, and other guys get off too. So that was a big part of the game. JJ played great, but I think they had a lot of other guys contributing.
Ben and I have an amazing thing that's very organic. We don't really call plays. We just get into stuff and talk about it in the huddle. If we see something that the team's doing and we feel like we can exploit it. And there were 3 or 4 plays tonight where we did that.
To listen to JJ and Tobias and Jimmy, carry on a conversation on the bench, it was high level, like, pros talking to pros. I mean, isn't that the holy grail of a team?
3 players with at least 25 points tonight. First time that's happened for the Sixers in a playoff game since 1978.
World
The
beat.
Doctor, George
I tell you
McGinnis,
what,
and
man,
World.
I don't know George McGinnis that well, but I love Dr. J, and World Be Free is one of the best people you're ever gonna meet.
George McGinnis was a great one-hand.
He was a great player, but I just don't know
Shout
him
out
like
to
that.
World Be Free.
Shout him out.
Sixers scored 145
Brooklyn.
in Game 2, 131 in this game. First time since 1967 that they've had consecutive games.
Was that Wilt Chamberlain,
130?
Hal Grill, Billy Cunningham, and those
That
guys?
sounds like about the time frame.
Hey, well,
And,
Billy Cunningham, he was a gunner.
so what's Brooklyn going to do defensively?
Well, I think that they were a little surprised at the aggressiveness of both Redick and Tobias Harris. I don't think, from sitting here, I wasn't surprised, and after we talked about it in the pregame, but I think that surprised them. So they will be on alert, I think, for those 2 guys. They do have guys like LeVert, and they have Dinwiddie that can match up and guard that. And I think also Philadelphia have been hearing the whispers about how they've been defended by Boston in the years past, that you could take them off and run them off the 3-point line. And that didn't happen in game 3 here. And Brooklyn has to run them off the line, not into a side 3, but into the lane and make them finish over the bigs.
So, Chuck, you think, I'm sorry, Shaq, go ahead.
I think tonight was the first night in a long time where they went away from their calling card. Chuck has been bragging about 4 teams that always play hard. They didn't come out playing hard. They came out flat.
I don't know what happened to them tonight.
They came out lackadaisical, and they tried to get back into it. LeVert tried to keep them into it, but once you get guys like Tobias and JJ, ridiculous shooting threes, getting hot, it's hard to stop them. So I think next game they're going to have to, go back.
Bring the energy.
Bring the energy and play.
So you say Joel shouldn't play because they won tonight?
Yes.
I mean, if they had lost this game tonight and you're down 2-1, then
it's less than 48 hours.
I mean, if they had lost this game, you'd say come back and play.
Yes, but he didn't. But let's be realistic. This game didn't mean anything. The Sixers are going to beat the Nets, whether it's 4 or 5 games. The Eastern Conference playoffs don't start until the second round of the playoffs.
So you think it's that
Easy.
Yeah.
You think this is an easy series for Philadelphia?
It should have been, yes.
Is it going? I ain't say
Yeah,
should.
I don't think. I don't think New Jersey's going to win another game. Okay. I thought they could win a game.
Wow.
But the Sixers are a much better team than them.
But you guaranteeing it?
I'm just saying. I bet.
Say it.
I'd bet $1 million.
No, say it. Say I guarantee.
No. I'm saying the Sixers are going to win this series.
What?
We have known.
You guarantee that?
We have known. No, seriously. We have known since October that there was going to be 4 teams in the Eastern Conference semifinals. We've known who they were going to be since October, and they're going to be great series. Everybody knew it for 6 months ago, and let me tell you something. Philly, Toronto, Milwaukee, Boston, I told you, they're going to be great series, and I can't wait. I just got to get through this other crap for another week.
131 to 115 is the final score. Philadelphia.
Hello, Chuck.
Guaranteed.
Over Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You guys can get your Keith Kloss. You got your Jared Allen.
How many you gave Keith Kloss on your birthday?
Keith was my guy.
How many you gave him on your birthday?
I don't know. No, that wasn't him. That was your boy.
Mikey Moore?
No, he went to Chilcutt was trying to guard me.
No. You told me
it was Pete Chilcutt. Pete Chilcutt and Anthony Avent. And Michael Alakwande.
Michael Alakwande would have been giving it to you. I told him. Olo Akande should have been killing you.
Can't nobody from North Carolina.
Had nice.
Oh, what is that? Hey.
Shake weight.
Chuck and his shake weight.
I love the shake weight.
I bet you
do. That's a coach, Darcy Nainoa.
You're making a point of naming all the folks who are.
I am. I appreciate them watching the show out of our billions of viewers.
We got to update the Auto Trader. Accelerate to the finals.
This is ridiculous.
Ooh, I'm about to roll and run with this thing.
Running away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting.
How can you run away with a month
You're up by
ago?
8 over Chico.
No, I'm talking about you.
Over me?
Yeah,
no, we're talking about Chuck.
Yeah, but it's a long way to go. Oh, I just got a text from my golf coach. He said, if I play tomorrow, which I can't because of the hurricane, the tornado stuff, release the club early at the top with your wrist. Thanks, Stan.
Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
It will work.
I want to play tomorrow.
And quit stopping 3 times on their way down.
Hey, Ernie, let me just tell you this.
What?
If you think you go win the Black Masters this year, you got another thing coming.
I don't know if I'm going to win the Black Masters.
You're
but
not going
I know
to.
somebody
Beat
who's.
you.
I know who's not going to win the Black Masters.
Listen, you, Grant Hill, and Chico, I'm going to win the Black Masters this year.
Is that what it is? You and me and Chico and Grant Hill?
And Grant Hill
Jerome.
and Jerome.
And Jerome.
I'm going to be like, you know how Tiger goes by one name?
So we're going to have a five-some?
Yes. I'm going to just be going by Chuck.
No, you're going to be going by Suck.
And on we move.
Yeah, this just feels weird. Just to hear Ernie say the Black Masters sound weird to me. So I let it go.
It shouldn't. I've been the champion for 365.
That even sounds weirder.
So what were you doing 2,601 days ago? If you're Ty Lawson, you were scoring 22 points, getting 9 rebounds, and handing out 11 assists on that Sunday night, March 4th, 2012, in San Antonio, as the Nuggets beat the Spurs. And Denver hasn't won there since. The losing streak stood at 13 as the Nuggets took the floor tonight in Game 3 in a series tied 1-1. This was the best game of the night.
And this is the best looking shirt
And not
of the
just
night.
because Jamal Murray showed
That's the
up in
best looking
Chuck's
shirt of the night. Thanks, Jamal Murray. Got love for you.
Nuggets were down 9 after 1 and then
Oh.
started the second quarter 16-0 in a 3-minute span.
Well,
And it was all guys off the bench like Malik Beasley getting it done.
Malik Beasley's a player.
No, the Nuggets, man, they have had a terrific season. We're not done yet.
Later,
I got faith in these Nuggets.
Gary Harris makes the lead 10,
There's a
50
battle
to
at the
40.
System Arena, though, huh, Kenny?
The Spurs, the Spurs go 21-8 to end the
Hey, this
half.
kid has been amazing.
Eric White, man, is this
Man,
guy
he is
something.
unbelievable.
New Tony Parker.
It's funny that you bring up the name Tony Parker because White had 26 points in the first half, the most in a half for the Spurs in a playoff game since Tony Parker in 2009.
Wow. He needs some
he's-
green grease too.
Yeah, he's playing fantastic. Oh, Jamal, what are you doing?
He's turning it over, and DeMar DeRozan is going to turn it into points on the other
That's
side.
a tough shot.
DeMar DeRozan had a 19
Look beautiful,
point
Kenny. Just pass.
third quarter.
Man, that look good.
That's okay.
Move it, move your body, move the ball, find the open man.
Come on, that's okay, Denver. This game is over. Let's get game 4. Go back home 2-2.
Yeah, but the highlight isn't over.
The game. What the hell
look at
just
that.
happened then?
Yeah.
Oh, and 1.
He got the bucket, but Jamal Murray, look,
Oh, yeah, I like the little.
He didn't
got
move.
Pirtle.
He didn't move.
No, he stuck his knee out a little bit. Hey, man.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
With what?
You push. He's just about to hit you. You're supposed to be competing.
D. White, again,
This dude
all right,
on
like that.
fire.
26-10 run in the fourth quarter did the trick. Blew that game open. They were up by
15
20
for 21.
and then won it by 10.
That's on fire.
36 points for Derek White.
Can't wait till Saturday at 5:30.
By 10. Do we have some post-game yakety yak? Let's hear it.
Coach, what was your impression of Derek tonight?
He's okay. He's okay. I have to answer that question. You were at the game, right? He was obviously spectacular. I don't know what else to say.
There's no doubt in my mind that Derek White, the last couple of days, has been reminded about Jamal Murray's fourth quarter performance. Derek White came out like he hadn't eaten in 2 days. He came out hungry. He came out pissed off. And he sent a very loud and clear message.
Considering we were still playing the G League last year, how much does this game show your maturity and your development as a basketball player?
I mean, I think the G League last year was huge. I mean, everybody said I didn't have playoff experience, but I did this in the G League. Just kidding. I think I just had a chip on my shoulder. Just the way I play since I was young and just trying to go out there, compete, and have fun.
Derek White did not feel us tonight. I mean, that's the thing that I take away without having watched the film. He did not feel us, they did not feel us, and we felt them for 48. Big difference. They were the more physical team, and that's why they kicked our butt.
And the losing streak in San Antonio for the Nuggets reaches 14 games. But again, this game was tight until the fourth quarter.
But I love what Coach Malone said. Ernie, he got his butt kicked last game, came out tonight. That's what this thing is about. He got embarrassed by Jamal Murray in the second half in Denver, and he came out tonight like he hadn't eaten in 2 days, like Coach said. Now it's going to be up to Jamal Murray, and I forget the other guards, the other guard. They got the battle.
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris. I mean, you got to, listen, Kenny just said something. At this point, when you got teams that are evenly matched, it's about will. I was watching Bear Melrose. He was talking about hockey. I was watching. He says, will beat skill. And right now, will is beating skill when the Nuggets against the Spurs. The Nuggets got a better team, but the Spurs are willing this thing to be up 2-1.
But and you look at it, and you see a Denver team that shot, 52% tonight, but then you look a little deeper and you see San Antonio plus 15 in points off turnovers, outscored them 23-9 at the foul line, and that 26-10 run in the fourth did it.
I mean, this is what the San Antonio Spurs have been doing for the last decade and a half. Even with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, going into Aldridge, Kawhi Leonard. This is what they do. We understand that they're, and we always at times give Pop a great amount of credit, deservingly so, and sometimes not the players enough credit. Like we were like, oh, is Kawhi Leonard really that, or is he a system player? Oh, there's certain guys that are, but then we see that the system works, and then they have the talent that goes with it. And Derek White was just a beneficiary. So Shaq, the skill over the will, because Phil was ready to deal. Well, you a poet now? You just giving us all this stuff?
I think they're not going to win a game in San Antonio.
You don't think they're going to win?
No, because they have to play out of their minds. Multiple players, not just one. We're lucky with Jamal Murray had a big quarter at home, but in San Antonio versus the system, they play hard. They rarely make mistakes. They do everything right. And if you're going to beat them, you have to beat them.
Explain the system to people who wouldn't know. Like, explain it as a player, as Shaq the player.
The system is old school basketball, making the right play. You ain't got guys out there doing ISO. Well, they got one guy that's allowed to do ISO, that's DeMar DeRozan. But other than that, if you don't have the shot, we're moving the ball. There ain't no dribbling between the legs, and ain't no pointing out, come pick. They already know where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to do, and they're probably the best execution team, like you said, in the last decade and a half.
118-108, the final. Spurs up 2-1. You'll see Game 4 here on TNT on Saturday afternoon.
Julio Escamilla.
I think what Mike got here.
Hey, Julio Escamilla. Thank you, Julio Escamilla, for watching.
Mike might have been in college there. I don't remember him having that much hair.
That was man, the internet. I don't do the internet, but I love looking at these. What they call them?
What you call it?
Memes.
Memes.
What you call it? The internet?
The internet.
And GIFs or GIFs.
I-N-N-A-N-E-T, the internet.
You know what the hell I meant, fool?
The internet.
The internet.
We're going to Barkley Center for more highlights. Sixers and the Nets.
We need to pat that kid in the internet.